All right, so on to the Mount Vernon Supercharger. I'm not sure why I'm taking the far end of the parking lot here to exit when I was just up at the Supercharger right over here. So, look at this person. Unbelievable. All right, so on to the Mount Vernon Supercharger. Should be there in 2 hours and 6 minutes. We're getting close. Really didn't spend that much time here. Just had a bite of my little wrap. Helped somebody unplug from the Supercharger because they plugged into a Supercharger that was unavailable. And now I'm back on the road. Temperature 81 degrees now. Oh boy. So it's going to start to feel like summer. And I need to check radar again. There was a little lull in St. Louis. Let's double check here. Yeah, it's actually southeast of St. Louis right now. So I'm going to be running into that. Let's see where I'm at on the map. Yeah. So yeah, nothing severe, but definitely some thunderstorms that I'm going to have to run into at some point. All right. So back on the road. Thanks for watching the channel today and enjoying the trip. And if something comes up, I will definitely come back and start recording again. So thanks again for watching Total Tesla. All right, welcome back. 89 miles until Mount Vernon Supercharger. That's Mount Vernon, Illinois. And we've been in the stop and go traffic currently right now. Yeah. And it's great to have full self-driving, let me tell you. So, down to one lane on a Sunday. And the police have been in full force with the speed limit at 55 miles an hour in this in this area where there's construction or whatever they're doing. So, one thing I did notice that my speed limit has not changed, even though they had the speed limit change for construction. I'm not sure why I didn't read it. So I had to pull back on the speed. But here we go, crossing. See where we're at next here. Whoop. Don't need any strikes. The Ohio River. That's what we're crossing. Temperature's warming up, 77 degrees. So we're going to be going into some favorable conditions for severe weather, I believe. My goal is to beat it and be home before it, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think it's going to be I think I'm going to run into it before I get home, but we'll see. Yep, here's the Ohio River. It's a pretty high bridge. now we're into Illinois. Here we are. The land of Lincoln. Here we are, Illinois. One step closer to home. Now I just need to speed up. That was a little bit of time there that we lost. And ramping back up the speed. Alright, next stop, hour and 29 minutes to the Supercharger in Mount Vernon. We won't be there long either, because when I get home and I'll have 10% and I'll just charge enough to, get to my hockey game tonight and then overnight tonight. So not a big deal. I'll have 80% in the morning. And I think in my house I pay, I guess, 11 cents, about 11 cents per kilowatt hour. In the winter, it's about 10 cents. So not a big deal, not a big difference. I don't have any off-peak or time or anything like that. And we're now doing 77, max 77. Standard mode for driving, speed control. That's been my preferred method this time. I like staying in this lane here, but if I need to move over, it'll move over. It's not as aggressive because I like the fact that I can stay in this lane. So if you are taking a road trip in a Tesla with full self-driving, I would use the standard mode. All right, so let's pause the video again. When we get closer or something comes up, I will then roll tape again. So let's send it back to the studio. Back up to you guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So there you go. Ride the Lightning audience if you're in.
All right. So my car merged a while back to get into this lane well in advance, not knowing that I needed to be in this lane, which is interesting. We are 78 miles away from Mount Vernon Supercharger. Yeah, so that was kind of interesting. My car got into this lane knowing that the other lane was blocked off well back where it was just at. So that was interesting. And I couldn't even tell that I needed to move over. That's how far back I was. State of charge is 42%. I'll end up with 12% when I get to Mount Vernon. Not a big deal. And the charge time will only be 10 minutes, and then they'll get me home. So enough, I'll get to go to the bathroom and unplug, really. I mean, it's not going to be a long... none of these charges have been longer than 15 minutes, to be honest with you. So if you have to go to the bathroom or you want to get something to eat, you got to make it quick. So I know a lot of people will argue the fact that with a gas car you can charge, you can fill up in 5 minutes or whatever. But in that time, you still have to do your other things, and you got to eat. So during the time that I'm charging, I'm doing other things. It basically comes out to be about the same amount of time, and it's less money, because I guarantee you my charges have been less than buying gas. So we are near Metropolis, Illinois. If you haven't been to Metropolis, the home of Superman, I've been there. I would definitely check it out. It's been a while since I've been there, but yeah, they have a whole bunch of different things to do, and you got the big Superman statue. It's huge. Yep. So a lot of, it's pretty cool. They're obviously the telephone booth they got there, and shops, comic book store, things like that. So I'm supposed to be home right around 3:52. So, and it's been pretty accurate as far as home time. I did stay a little extra to eat something at the last stop. So I was maybe there maybe a total of a half hour. But by the time I went to the bathroom, got my food, brought it back, helped that other girl with her car and unplugging, then eating, I was probably there a half hour, which not a big deal. But my charge time was only about 10-15 minutes. I don't think it was that long. I don't remember now. But I pulled into the other area, into the other stall not to charge, because it was obviously that stall was dead, but to eat, so yep. Anyway, traffic's moving a little better now. I was looking at radar. Some of the severe weather storms have moved northeast of St. Louis. So that's a good sign, but there is more to the southwest. Okay. So I'm keeping an eye on that too as well. But I think I'm going to be okay. I'm crossing my fingers. This is why I plan leaving earlier in the day and not waiting, because I figure the longer you wait, the better chance for storms to build up. So I'm trying to get home as soon as I can and safely as I can. Alright, so we're back on the road. Now my speed limit says 55 miles an hour. Well, I'm not passing anybody, so they're probably going as fast as I am. Here's a speed limit sign up here. Let's see what it says. It says 70 now. So, I'm fine. They're not going to pull me over for 8 miles an hour over. 9 miles an hour over. All right, well, let's stop the video, pause the video, send it back to the studio. And if there's any new developments, whether it's weather or traffic, I will bring it back to you here on the Total Tesla channel. So, thanks again for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, back up to you guys. All right, so we are back again. It's 2:11 p.m. Central Daylight Time, March 30th. We're about 6 minutes away from the Mount Vernon Supercharger. I was just taking a look at our weather on the radar scope, and this little cell right here, here's our Supercharger, but I just want to pause it. Pause it. Come on. Just want to start over. There's a cell right here that's going to end up bypassing us by the time I get to the Mount Vernon Supercharger. It has some hail with it. It's severe, but it's moving all northeast of the Mount Vernon Supercharger. So, looks like I might miss that one. There's many cells behind that, and I think I'm going to get clipped. Here, let me take a look. Look at this. As I'm heading into St. Louis. So eventually I'm going to hit something. That's not good. I don't know if you can see that stuff. Anyway. Doing good on time, even though we've had several stops for construction. So I'm 5 minutes away from the Supercharger. We're only going to be charging for 11 minutes. Not long at all. You can tell the storms around the outer perimeter, just northwest of us. So I'm keeping an eye on that. So happy that I have full self-driving. There's no way I would have made this by myself today. I know we were in construction. I think I'm going to pick up my speed a little bit here, but we're going to be exiting in 1.3 miles. I wish Tesla would fix the radar a little bit. I don't need a scrolling radar constantly. I want to be able to control it much better. Like, just have the live radar, just live, not a rolling radar. And then I have to hit pause and it then skips around. Let me control that. I also would like to know weather conditions, and I know they have it on the screen here where my arriving time is, but I would like to see weather conditions as I am on my route. I would love that. Also note, if you are traveling with friends, it would be great, instead of sharing your location through a messenger app or whatever, Google, I don't know how, whatever sharing mechanism you use, but it would be nice to be able to share your location with other people, your Tesla buddies, our friends, family, whatever, right here on the screen. I would love that feature to come. And if you all are if you're in a group convoy, we need convoy mode. I've mentioned that before too. It would be nice where you just all sync up together. And then everybody, the lead car takes the route basically, and the cars behind you are following. I think that would be fun too. But yeah, those are a couple things that I would like to see. I do see the Superchargers. There's a Mart gasoline station, so I'll be able to go in and go to the bathroom real quick. So my last stop, my car did pull in. What am I doing here? Okay, I got it. I had to go the right way. My last stop, it pulled in. This pulled in to my charging stop, but it did not back in like I needed to, so I could charge. So I had to take over. So none of the stops. Here we go again. We're going to fail again, probably. No. Let's see. It's going to go over there. Oh, it is. Let's see. Where's it going to do? Come on. Turn it. Turn it. Give me a spot. Is it going to do it? No, it's not a parking spot for the charger. I mean, that's not a charging spot. Come on. I'm stopping it. Full self-driving fail. Fail. I'm parking right here. All right, so we'll be right back. Let me charge up and go to the bathroom and then come back out and we'll continue the journey. All right, thanks again for watching Total Tesla. All right, well, I pulled over to the Mount Vernon Supercharger, got myself a drink and went to the bathroom. And let's take a look at radar. I've been looking at radar all day, but currently right now, if we go to can we just stop the radar right there? So there's the storms. You can see the dark clouds in the background, but there's more storms that are moving northeast, roughly about 35 miles an hour. And there are they're severe, so they're at the severe limit. There's some hail with them, and so I'm just waiting it out a little bit here because I don't need any hail damage. Anyway, so now I'm just playing the waiting game. Which I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. Because this is about the time period that I thought I would, start to have severe weather around the area. So I'll just wait it out. I'm going to double check my radar scope. Let's see here. That's my location right there. I don't know if you can even see it. It's probably hard to see. So these storms, let me double check. I'm not going to hit the one in Centralia. I'm not hitting that one. That's moving off to the northeast. I'm just on the borderline. Won't worry about that. There's hail with that cell. This cell right here expires in 22 minutes. That's when I would be moving into as far as my location. Let's get out of the radar now. So those cells down just west of or northwest of here basically they're moving 12 miles an hour southeast. Oh wait, I'm sorry. 6 miles north of Marissa, 12 miles southeast of Freeburg, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. So it's picked up a little bit. Hazard, basically ping pong ball size hail and 60 miles an hour, miles per hour wind gust. It's all radar indicated, but I think I'm just going to wait it out, waiting for those clouds to move off. There's some from the sight lines over here, just to the northwest. There's the sky is a little bit lighter. So once that area moves past my location, I think I should be good to go. Beyond St. Louis, it's just let's go back to the. Can we just go back to the now? There is some rain around the St. Louis area, but at this point here, it's just rain and thunderstorms. It's not severe. These areas, this area down in this location, these are all severe thunderstorms. So Tesla needs to add they need to add severe weather around here, not just rain, because nobody would know what's going on with these cells. You'd have to use another app. So I would love to know if anybody from Tesla is watching on the radar. I'd love to know what's in this area. Give me a severe thunderstorm, tornado warning. Let us know what's going on there. Also, what are the severe threats? So I want to know if there's hail, that kind of stuff. Wind. I want to know all the information, so I don't have to pick up my phone. Because several times I had to pick up a phone. Oh, look at this. Mach-E pulling in a supercharger. The wrong way. I had to and he's taking up 2 spots. Great. Anyway, so I'm going to wait it out for a little bit. And then carry on. I did charge up to my 80%, so I just let it go. It was like 11 more minutes after my original, 12, 13 minutes, I guess I was supposed to be here. So not a big deal, because I was just waiting it out anyway. So all right, well, we will, once we get back on the road, I will put the video back on, and hopefully we won't have any severe thunderstorm to deal with hail or anything like that. So all right, thanks again for watching Total Tesla. All right, so we're back live again, and you can see how dark the clouds are. I'm taking Highway 64, which is this interstate right here. And if I go back to just the now, I'm going to run into severe thunderstorms and hail. I hear the tornado sirens going off, but I'm looking right now at my radar scope. There's no tornado warnings, but there's a lot of hail that would interfere with me getting home. So I'm waiting it out, but those clouds look pretty really dark. So yeah, that's not good. I think I might drive south, to be honest with you, because I have no idea. Let's go here. I don't really, how many miles is that away? 38 miles south? I feel like it's going to hit our way. I don't need all this. Hold on. Edit trip. Oh, great. It's still about another hour and 35 minutes to go. And those clouds are heading right towards us. I am going to go the opposite direction because I don't have an area to protect the car. But check out look how dark the clouds are. Look at that. Yeah, that's not good. All right, so trying to figure out where to go next because I just don't want to drive into no man's land. Tom Stoles, where are you at when I need you? Where are you at? Oh boy. Yeah, those clouds don't look good. All right. I will go back live in case anything happens. All right, thanks for watching. I am going to go home. I think I can make it. It's going to be heavy rain, but I think I can make it. We're going to find out. I was just checking the clouds and then the radar. I don't think the hail is in my path. However, hail, obviously can form. It's getting real windy. So the clouds don't look as dark as it was. There's a tornado warning just northeast of our area. So we're not going that direction. We're going to go 64 west. And I think I hopefully made the right decision. It's not raining yet. But I do want to get home at some point. I got a game tonight. And wind is picking up pretty good. I gotta keep my put radar scope back on. Where am I at? Okay. There's some hail just southeast or southwest of south of Nashville. I don't think I'm going to head that way though. The skies don't look too bad that way, so it's starting to rain now. Let's just pick it up a little bit. Let's go. To me, that just looks like rain clouds right there, so I think we'll be okay so far. I think I made the right timing. We'll find out, right? Use my weather skills. Here comes some rain. I'm going to get rain, right? Yeah. So, oh boy. Slow down, people. All right. No, I got to get over. I see an arrow there. I mean, I guess I could have let the car do it, but there we go. Did not want to run out of real estate. Come on now. Fail. Car improperly failed to stay in the right lane with the end of lane in the So we're in the thunderstorm warning area. Battery's gonna die too. I got another battery. Let's get it ready. We'll be right back. Alright, we're coming into some rain now because I can see the water kicking up on the other side of the road. So, let's get the windshield wipers going. Because auto wipers don't work. Can you hear me? Testing. Alright. $63 miles to St. Louis. Got some lightning in the background. Alright, so instead of being home at a little after 4 o'clock, now my scheduled time is about 5:10. I just wish it would just be, bring it to now. I'm going to be running right into it right here. There's red. Now, I don't think that's hail, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Not running into any hail right at that point. Now, if it is, it's small. But there is some just west of that area. So we'll have to see if I can outrun that. So let's go into wiper mode, get it up to maybe max speed. Raindrops are getting bigger. Does say full self-driving may be degraded. Obviously we got weather interference with thunderstorms. So far, so good. Let's go up to max wipers. Don't fail me now, FSD. Not in this kind of conditions. No hail yet. Slow down a bit. I think what I'm going to do also, I'm going to go into chill mode. Oh, not hurry. Let's just go into chill mode. No need to do any extra or excess speeding. Temperature's 57 degrees. Cold front's coming in. That's rain, cooled air right there. Still amazing that it's going to be April in a couple days and the leaves are still not on the trees yet. They're starting to sprout a little bit, but it's definitely delayed. All right, slow down. These 2-lane roads make me a little nervous with all this traffic. So far, so good. I shouldn't just say anything, actually. All right, just to conserve more time, what I'll do is we'll put the video on pause, and as soon as something comes back up, whether it's rain or severe thunderstorms, then I'll come back live. All right, so we're gonna pause the video now. Thanks again for watching Total Tesla. All right, so we're back in the rain, but it's not too much further, and I think we're going to be out of the heavy, severe thunderstorm weather. So we should be okay in a bit. If this is the worst of it, then total success. Lightning. There I am, right there on the map. Once we get beyond this area here, we should be okay. Alright, so I think I can move over to the left lane, maybe. Maybe not. Not in chill mode. It won't go into the left lane. I'll just stay right here. Just for safety. No reason to speed, right? Can't really see that far ahead of me. So all we gotta do is get past this area right here. We'll be okay. No hail. Ooh. Why am I in this lane? I don't want to be in this lane. But that's okay. Oh shoot, there's a car in front of me with hazards. I don't like that. I put on my hazards. I guess they don't want to drive with a heavy rain. I'm in full self-driving though, so we're gonna just slow it down. Ooh, look at that lightning. Oh my. We're just going to slow it down. We got the hazards on just so people can see us. Alright though. It's slowing down just like the radar said. Where we at with radar? Let's go right to I'm right here. Now sometimes radar is maybe 5 to 7 minutes delayed, so this area could be even east of me a little bit, just because of the delayed communication between the radar site. There we go, it's lightening up. Just like I thought. And we can pick up speed again. FSD for the win again. Sees better than me. Unless the road is coming to an end. Sky's lightening up a little bit behind the horizon over there. It's not as dark over here. Once we get out of this area here, it's just plain rain and it stops raining. Amazing. But I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch, because I don't control the weather. Just about to the outer area. I need to move the radar a little bit. actually. We need to be at 4 p.m. There it is. I'm outside of the area for the severe weather. So, just rain. So to me, I made the right choice in going exactly when to, to go, judging by the radar scope where the hail was, tornado warnings, severe thunderstorms. I knew I was going to go into it, but I knew I was not going to get any hail. So I made the right decision. And I was a little worried, don't get me wrong. I'm not celebrating yet, though. I don't think I should celebrate. Should I? That just looks like rain to me. And it's going to end pretty soon. So I do weather. I do have a weather page, STL Wex Alert. So I post daily weather updates. So it's my name, but STL Wex. It's STLWX Alert, and I do St. Louis weather as a hobby. I'm not a meteorologist, but I do follow the weather on a regular basis. And I post live updates on a daily basis. So today I had to put my skills to work while I'm driving an FSD. Now I got to get my game face on for roller hockey tonight. I need a pregame nap. Yeah. So what I'll do is as we get closer to crossing the bridge over St. Louis, then I will go back live again and start recording. Well, where do I want to go here? It's giving me a couple options. What's the other option? 1 hour. Let's just go this route. Other Cardinals were playing downtown and St. Louis City SC. The soccer team was playing at the same time, and I'm assuming those games got delayed at some point. So I may run into some traffic. Alright, so let's pause the video and I'll come back as we're coming over the bridge. Alright, thanks again for watching Total Tesla. Check this out. So I got this truck that just blew past me. And it's not raining as hard, but you couldn't see a second ago because of this truck spray. But FSD handled it great. No big deal. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's real hard to see, but full self-driving's handling it really good. I tried to turn on the camera right away, but it's gotta wait for another truck to pass me by. So they're playing the. What's going on here? Did it take me out of full self-driving? No. That was weird. They're playing the game at Busch Stadium, so it's not raining there. All right, I just wanted to show you that. So we'll come back again with any more action. All right, we'll send it back to the studios. Thanks again for watching Total Testing. Back up to you guys. All right, back again, and nothing severe, but heavy rain. I'm going right through it right now. This is about the heaviest it's been. Now maybe I need to slow down, but my car's seeing everything fine. I'll put my hazards on, just so they can see me behind me. Well, the nice thing is I don't have to get a car wash from all the bugs. But rain should be ending pretty soon. We're about, where are we at? 4:30? Yeah. Pretty soon it'll be ending. Sky is much lighter on the horizon. We're getting closer to St. Louis. About 20 miles. Just east of downtown. And when we go across, it doesn't look like it's raining, so that's great news. Alright, so what I'm going to do is pause the video until we get closer to St. Louis. And yeah, at this point here, should be smooth sailing once we get across the river. Alright. Thanks again for watching Total Tesla. We'll be right back. Back up to you guys in the studio. Alright, welcome back. We are on the final steps here to go across the Mississippi River, head into St. Louis. We got some sunshine. Temperature right now is 60 degrees. The Cardinal game just got let out just recently. They won 9-2, I think. So we might be running into some traffic there. There's the arch on the left. And yeah. So I waited out to the minute that I thought I saw a good opening with no hail. I knew I was going to hit some heavy rain, and obviously there were some severe thunderstorms, but no hail. And yeah, used my own advice and got home. Well, at least out of the storm. Let's make sure we're safely home here. So don't need any accidents. Look how close these people are. I don't know what they're doing. Look at this. God. Yeah, the roads on this side of the river are even worse. I think Nashville still was terrible. I think as soon as we get across the river, I think they've repaved some of that of the highway there. So we'll find out. So basically, this is crazy because all these lanes merge. So here we go. Pick a lane. All right. There's Gateway to the west. I put myself in hurry mode once the rain the rain stopped. I was like, I just want to get home. Making the turn here. Arch is going to be right in front of us in a minute. Or to the right. I don't know if you can see it. It's coming. Truck's in the way, but there's our downtown. Yep. Welcome to St. Louis. We gotta slow down here because we're gonna exit. Mighty Mississippi. Got Busch Stadium just straight ahead. The lights are still on. I mean, I could have taken 64 too, but I think we're going to take this route here. It was actually a little quicker. To go in hurry mode. They better hurry. We're gonna go, well, you can go 55 or 44. We're gonna go 44. Just bracing myself for some of these potholes. All right, there we go. I'm just going to keep it rolling since we got traffic. You know, as soon as I turn off the camera, you know, something else happens. But if we decide to cut the video, that means nothing else is happening. So definitely want to appreciate everybody that has watched these videos. I'm going to probably have to split up some of the videos. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It's coming up on my 1 year. I'm not sure how that works with subscribing, the subscriber count, but definitely appreciate anybody who has subscribed. But if you can, please do so. It helps out the channel to gain more attention. So definitely hit like, and don't forget to make any comments about anything that you want to chat about. So also to support my got a Cybertruck coming up here on the right. Also to support my effort, if you can subscribe, that'd be great. But if you want to go one step further and you're thinking about buying a Tesla, use my referral link. It's free. It saves you $500 on a Model 3. I don't think there's any Model Ys on the old style yet, so I'm not sure. I don't think the referral code will work on the brand new Model Y. Not yet. Not until they release you know, the long range dual motor or something like that, which is coming soon. But if you're waiting for that, just use my referral link. And $1,000 off of S, X, or Cybertruck if you're considering one of those vehicles. If you have questions about charging, range, traveling, I mean, the idea that this video is going to prove is that traveling is a piece of cake, honestly. We're almost near 1,000 miles on this trip. 956. We got still another 10 miles to go. So that's a long trip. Almost 1,000 miles. Cybertruck right here. Matte black. Looks great. A lot of Cybertrucks at the Chattanooga Charge. Lots of Cybertrucks. Can't wait to show the video of the light show. I mean, I didn't get my drone up during the light show, but it was just too many drones out there and I didn't want to disturb anybody else. So there's going to be, it was all done professionally. I was not going to end anybody's night by crashing into another drone. So, but yeah, there's going to be some great video coming. But again, you know, the charging situation is easy. You don't have to use your credit card. It just comes off of your account when your credit card is attached to your account. And the other thing is, I mean, honestly, I could have used all my referral credits for any supercharging. So realistically, I could have had no cost really in using those dollars for supercharging. However, I'm holding on to it to see if the next generation Model Y has hardware 5 by the fall. If that's the case, I may, and depending on, we're talking fourth quarter, looking at trading up. Not that I don't love this car, but love to use my referral credits, get even a bigger discount. So, which would be nice. So definitely, if you're thinking about helping the channel out and you're thinking about a Tesla, please help me. That'd be great. It helps me make more videos. But I do enjoy it. I'm not making any money. But it'd be nice if people were to watch, and if they like my videos, it's great. If I can help somebody get into a Tesla or answer questions, that feels good. So that's what I'm here for. I think there's a lot of people that spread a lot of FUD. So I try to tell it like it is. My experience has been nothing but superior. I will never go back to a gasoline car ever again. And if I buy electric with another brand, it has to have equal or better FSD. Because I've been telling everybody at Chattanooga Charge that I retired from driving. If I have to take over, it's momentarily, but I hate driving. Seriously. Car just takes me, I basically went from St. Louis, Chattanooga, and back. The only interventions were typically because the car didn't park. And we're not there yet, so I really can't score that because it's not programmed to actual park every time. So, but hey, it handled it. Even got an update while I was down there, so thanks to Anthony for while I was still in my hotel room, I gave him access to my car to use his hotspot to start downloading the update. And then once I got there, I actually turned it into my hotspot. So, but yeah, FSD is working phenomenal. Got 1.6 miles, and then we're getting off the highway, almost home. I think at this point here, we're just gonna end the video. I don't even know how much space I got left on my memory card. I remember in the old, even version 11, where it would throw you into the exit or entrance, or not entrance, but the exit, and man, that was just terrible. And then finally they fixed that. But the highway stack finally, obviously merged with the city stack, and it's all one end-to-end, solution. And soon they need to tie in. Really, the car needs to learn how to park, banish, whatever you want to, and then come, pick you up. It needs to do all of that stuff before we get to Robotaxi, because at this point here, I mean, it's not ready yet. It does a lot of the driving, but it's not end to end, and it's not unsupervised. We want to get to unsupervised. Unsupervised, I mean, I can play on my phone, do work, watch a movie, play games on the screen. I mean, that's going to be the ultimate. Because there's plenty of times where the car feels great, and I want to look at my phone for something, and man, it nags you right away. Right away. It knows that you're looking at your phone, that camera. So, I mean, I got 3 strikes? 3 strikes. Now, it would be nice if it slowed down over these railroad. I mean, it was okay, but I wish it would slow down a little bit. That's another thing. The railroad crossings, raised pavement by my house. We've been over those videos over and over. I think those would be great to just fix those. And then also the school zone speed limit. It's a simple fix. I'm not sure why it's taken so long, where they could have implemented that rule when you're in a school zone. Figure out how to read those school signs. But yeah, let me know what you think. Those, if you're using FSD as well, tell me what are some of your trouble spots. But but it's good enough to basically wow anybody that you take on anybody that doesn't have a Tesla, and you tell them where the car is driving itself, it does everything. They're going to be wowed, guaranteed. Didn't have to take over for any emergencies or anything like that. As far as I thought I was going to, have an accident. There's none of that anymore. Typically, it's just if I take over, it's just because of my comfortable, being comfortable where I'm at in the drive, and then but. It didn't park at the Supercharger, which I thought it would. But yeah, that's it. Sunday, 5 o'clock. 5:04. All right, so we're going to end the video. Don't forget, thanks again for choosing Total Tesla as your go-to FSD source. Definitely appreciate it. And thanks again for watching and taking time out of your day to watch the videos. All right, have a great day, have a great night, have a great week coming up, or whenever you do watch the video. Thanks again. Take care. Oh yeah, back up to you guys.